So we here have an interesting question about sines and absolute values and areas. So this is a question from the entrance exam for engineers, mathematicians and physicists, and 33% of candidates correctly answered this one. So if you want to try this one for yourself, you can pause the video and have a go at it. Okay, so the question is, given a function from 0 to 2 pi of the absolute value of sine of x plus a square root of 3 over 2, what is the area between the graph of f and the x-axis? And then you get 4 values. Okay, square root of 3 over 2 is approximate 0.866, which is obviously smaller than 1. So here we have square root of 3 over 2, which is the baseline. And then we add the sine to that. So the sine will be the orange curve, so sine x plus square root of 3 over 2. But we'll need the absolute value, so that means that anything that is negative gets flipped around the x-axis and becomes positive. So you end up with the purple curve. How do we get these points? Well, it's quite easy. We set sine x plus square root of 3 all over 2. No, not all over, square root over 2 just is 0. So sine x is minus square root of 3 over 2. This is x equal to minus pi over 3. Plus 2 pi, or 6 over 3 pi, which gives you 5 pi over 3, or it can also be pi over 3 plus pi, so 3 thirds of 3 over 3 pi, which gives you 4 pi over 3. So the first point is obviously 4 pi over 3, and the second is 5 pi over 3. And then you can calculate the area just by taking the integral from 0 to 4 pi over 3, so the first point here of the function, and then minus, because you have to invert this one, the integral from 4 pi over 3 to 5 pi over 3 of the function, and then again plus, so the rest from 5 pi over 3 to 2 pi dx. So integral of the cosine gives you or of the sine gives you minus the cosine, and then you have, of course, square root of 3 over 2 times x, and that goes for everything. Only the borders here will be different. So it's a lot of calculations. I won't read it out all for you, but if you do it correctly, then in the end we get 2 plus 2 times square root of 3 over 3 times pi, which is answer C, 2 plus 2 square root of 3 pi over 3. I think only 33% got this one because they made an error somewhere along the way here. So yeah.